Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a reading for the end of June and into July for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. For my lovely Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, would you please like, share, comment, and subscribe while you're here? It would really mean the world to me. So we got the Death. Okay, all right, let's jump right into it, you guys. This is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of the end of June into July 2022. What does my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know for their highest and greatest good? Spirit guides and angels. Let's do this. Okay. We've got Death. We've got Underworld. And we've got Share Wisdom. Yeah, the deeper we go into ourselves and search those hidden parts of ourselves that we don't want to face, the parts of ourselves that we don't show other people because maybe we're afraid we'll be judged or misunderstood or rejected, the more that we're able to look at those parts of ourselves, the shadow aspects of ourselves, that sometimes we keep hidden from ourselves because it's too painful or because we don't want to know it, we don't want to see it. The more we're able to embrace and accept those parts of ourselves, the more we truly know ourselves and accept ourselves with real love and compassion. You know, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of not so good about each and every one of us. And we're human. We're not here to be perfect. So what are you needing to accept and embrace about yourself today? And the more you can do that, the more wisdom you have to share with others, and you can give other people the permission to do the same. And it's very empowering. So for my lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, what do they need to know for the end of June into July 2022? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, any spiritual beings with the highest and greatest good from my lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, and Risings. What can we know? So we have open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Yeah, and we definitely need to keep an open mind when we're going through a difficult situation, when we're looking at these deeper parts of ourselves. It takes courage. It takes a lot of courage, and we need to not be quick to judge those aspects of ourselves or those aspects of other people, but keep an open mind. Stay humble. The more we know that there's so much more that we don't know, like that's wisdom. When you think you've got it all figured out, that's when you're way off track. But the more we can say, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know, I don't have this guidebook to this thing called life, that's when we're leaving ourselves open for that wisdom and for that expansion. Slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty around you. So keep an open mind, slow down for some relaxation time, share your wisdom. You may be going through a major transformation or change in your life at this moment. And maybe it's causing you to ask those bigger life questions like, what am I doing here? And what is my purpose? And what do I believe? And who do I want to be? So we have simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Yes, and the more we can practice gratitude for the little things in our lives, the little things that are easy to overlook, but they really add up at the end of the day. The more we can practice gratitude, just make a gratitude list. Just list 10 things each day that you're sincerely grateful for. And do that every day for 30 days and watch how it changes your attitude and outlook on your life. Even if you're in the lowest, darkest place you've ever been, there's surely at least 10 things that you're grateful for. The breath in your lungs, a new day, the sunrise, your pet, like there's always things, no matter how dark it gets. And the more we practice that gratitude and appreciation, the more things we find to be grateful for, because we're looking for them and we tune our mind in that direction. So marriage, maybe you're married, or maybe you're dealing with a married person, or maybe you've been recently proposed to, or maybe marriage is a dream of yours, but marriage may be playing a part in some way. Could be your parents' marriage from when you were a kid. Maybe you've got some trauma that you're uncovering from childhood, and your parents' marriage has something to do with it. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Spirit guides and angels, what can my beautiful Leo, sun, moon, and rising, what's going on for them right now? What can you tell us for our highest and greatest good for my Leo, sun, moon, rising? We got the Magician reversed. We got the Eight of Swords reversed. It's definitely a feeling of powerlessness, maybe a feeling of out of control. We got the Page of Pentacles. Maybe feeling like you don't have the willpower, the determination, the focus, the resources. You don't have the confidence. You don't have the information, the clarity. It feels like you're lacking something right now in this situation. But the Page is a messenger. Maybe you recently started a project or started a new job, or you're about to. Maybe you're in college, or you're furthering your educational studies, even just taking some classes online about a hobby. It could be anything. Some kind of financial support or opportunity. Maybe you've been given an opportunity and you're afraid that you don't have what it takes to follow through or to be successful. Because the Eight of Swords talks about our fears, our insecurities, our self-limiting beliefs. There's something you're not seeing straight, or maybe you're held back by your own fear, your own insecurities, your own feelings of I'm not good enough, I can't do this, or I can't have this. But since it's in reverse, I think you're starting to see things more clearly. I think you're starting to see the thoughts and the beliefs that you have that are really only keeping you stuck. Nobody's standing in your way except for you, and we all do it. I know myself, I definitely do it. So I understand completely. And with the Magician in reverse, it can be powerlessness. It can be a lack of willpower, determination, focus, feeling like you don't have the resources that you need to succeed, feeling scattered. Spirit guides, what is this Page of Pentacles here to tell me about my beautiful Leo, sun, moon, rising? So we have the World. So a major completion of a cycle, a major phase of your life is over. And with marriage coming out, maybe your single life is over, or maybe you got engaged or married, and that's a whole brand new chapter in your life. But with the Page of Pentacles, this could be ending one job and starting another, or graduating college and getting a job, or starting a new project. And with the World coming out, it shows me you're going to be very successful. This project, this job, this relationship, it is going to help your soul to expand and grow and learn. And maybe it's an online business or online classes or learning that you're doing. Because the World can talk about, the internet, connecting with people from all over. But maybe this project or this thing that you're attempting to do or have recently taken on, it's going to impact a lot of people. It's going to touch the lives of a lot of people. But either way, this is a successful project or venture or business that you are considering or that you have recently taken on. And so any kind of lack of confidence, you may be feeling. We are not our thoughts. We are more than our thoughts. If we can just quiet those thoughts for long enough and really tap into the light and the love and the strength and the abundance that our spirit is deep down, we don't have to listen to those thoughts that tell us, I'm not good enough, I don't have what I need, I don't know where my next paycheck's coming from, I don't know if I'm going to be successful, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can have this. We can let those thoughts come and go like waves in the ocean or like clouds in the air. We don't have to live our lives and be defined by them. So the Five of Pentacles says you might be feeling a sense of lack. You might be feeling lonely. You might be feeling abandoned or neglected. Maybe having financial difficulties. It's coming out with the King of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with the King of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you're recently experienced a breakup, or you're feeling lonely, abandoned, rejected in some particular relationship. And the Five of Swords says that you had some kind of conflict or disagreement. There's been some tension, and there's definitely been a sense of lack and abandonment and neglect, whether it's feeling lack financially or feeling lack emotionally. Some conflict or struggle with another person or other people. And with the King of Cups, maybe you're getting counseling. Maybe you're going to a therapist or a trusted friend or a spiritual advisor. Or maybe the King of Cups is the person that you're having a conflict with. But you could also be embodying the King of Cups, trying your best to take the higher road, being emotionally stable, maybe a little bit emotionally reserved, but very in touch with your feelings, very wise and mature and caring and nurturing. And I think you don't want to engage in the conflict or the drama. You do want to take the higher road, and you do want to overcome it, but maybe you're going through a bit of a tough time right now. We all have seasons we go through. Even the best relationships have ups and downs. So Spirit Guides and Angels, for my beautiful Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, thank you. What's coming in for them in July? What's coming in for them in July from my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Wow, these cards just went flying. But the Seven of Cups did flip over. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Cups. So feeling like you're not quite on the same page with someone, or you're not being recognized, you're not being appreciated. This could be a work situation. It could be, dealing with anybody, but, Pentacles does deal with money and work and projects and just some situation where you're working with other people and you're collaborating with other people, and maybe someone's not pulling their weight, or you're not being appreciated or recognized for everything you bring to the table. And feeling a little confused, kind of overwhelmed, like, what do I want? I don't know what to choose. I've got a lot of options here. I could maybe work with someone else, or, do something else, but what is it that I want? And knowing that there are there are consequences for your choices, so there's a need to choose wisely. Spirit Guides and Angels, what's coming in July for my beautiful Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? What's coming in July? And for some of you, this could be a relationship where you're not on the same page. You feel like your partner isn't pulling their weight. You're not being respected and appreciated. And maybe they've been exploring their options. You know, maybe they're confused about whether or not they want to be with you, or it could be vice versa. But I see you getting some clarity in this situation. I see you following your heart and tapping into what it is that you want and what's good for you and what you need, and kind of letting that be your guide. Four of Cups, discontent, dissatisfied, bored, distracted. The universe is trying to hand you an opportunity. There is love around you, and maybe you're so focused on one thing or one aspect that you're not seeing this other thing that there is to be grateful for. Could be a blessing in disguise type of situation. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Death, major change or transformation, a major ending that leads to a brand new beginning. You know, maybe the death of an old way of living, an old way of thinking, an old way of being. It could be the end of a relationship, but you'd know whether or not that fits your situation. Spirit guides and angels, please clarify for me the Death card for my beautiful Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2022. What is the Death card here trying to represent and tell us? Death, major transformation, King of Swords. So seeing clearly, having that bird's eye view, having all the facts, considering all your options, being maybe a little bit emotionally detached, but making a head over heart decision and weighing up all your options and being very analytical, very clear-headed, and it's like you know where you're going, you know what you want, you know what you're doing, and you're not going to settle for anything less. One more for this Death card for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is this? Okay, so we have the Strength in reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So that's your energy coming out, the Strength in reverse. Some situation where maybe you were feeling discouraged, disheartened, feeling a bit of fear, a bit of insecurity, or maybe just setting firm boundaries and having to, you know, hold yourself back in a situation, having to tame that inner beast within you. You've put a lot of work into this situation. You've invested a lot of time and energy and resources. And there might be something you're doing in your day-to-day life, like the way you take care of your health, or how much time you spend on the internet, or whether you have a good work-life balance that maybe is hurting your health in some way, hurting your mental and emotional well-being. And I think you're willing to put in the work to start feeling more like yourself, to get that strength and that courage and that compassion and that self-discipline back. So, Spirit guides and angels, do you have any advice for my beautiful Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for July 2022, end of June 2022? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a missed opportunity, an unexpected loss of some kind, losing a job, you know, some kind of unexpected financial hit, or missing an opportunity for advancement at work. Or we've got the Wheel of Fortune, unexpected changes, and we've got the Temperance in reverse. So feeling a little out of control, definitely a need for balance in your life, a need to take the middle path, don't do anything to extremes. Need to find that work-life balance, need to find a balance between taking care of yourself and taking care of others, and a need for moderation, a need for patience, and a need to trust in divine timing, that everything will work out for your highest and greatest good in divine timing. And if something is coming to an end for you, if something is leaving your life or changing in your life, this is asking you to trust that it's for your highest and greatest good. Maybe you're being rerouted in your life. Maybe you are being put on a different course, and that sometimes when things leave our life, or we feel like we've missed an opportunity or we've missed out on something, we don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes. We don't know all the details, and spirits and guides and angels, they're working on our behalf 24/7. So I invite you to just trust that these major changes you might be experiencing, everything's going to work out. And the more you can accept and allow and go with the flow, follow your intuition, follow your passion, follow your heart, follow what is true to your inner truest self, and take that next right step in the next right direction, whatever that next step might be, and trust that you're being redirected to something much more beautiful, much more in alignment with who you are and who you're becoming. So let's get some advice while we close this out. Spirit guides and angels, for my beautiful Leo sun, moon, rising for July 2022, what can they know for their highest and greatest good? A leg up. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life is a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during the next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others just as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go, to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you're in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available, and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps towards your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time, so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs are about going it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you got something out of that message. Please like and subscribe, comment, and share. It would really mean the world to me. And until the next one, take care.